just gonna wait until we get into the area where there's no sun, because sun fucks up the shot. Perhaps it'll even make you do it over and over again like a crazy person. We don't want that. What's going on, everybody? Josh here, the driver's seat. Let's get some control over our health. So today, I wanted to discuss with you a question that's probably one of the first questions that you're gonna ask if you're somebody who is trying to attain a ketogenic state. And that question is, how many carbohydrates can you consume and still be in ketosis? Now, there's a couple of things that you need to unpack, but first off, I'm just gonna give you the numbers and then we're gonna unpack it essentially. So the number is 50. And then depending on the individual, the number can either be below that or above that. And let's talk about some factors because they're very important factors. And later I'm going to show you a chart that'll kind of bring it all together a little bit better. So for somebody who is insulin resistant, meaning that they don't metabolize sugar, carbohydrates very well, their pancreas is taxed beyond what it can handle. And essentially what happens here is that for somebody who is trying to attain a ketogenic state that has insulin resistance is going to have to restrict it a little bit further. So we're talking about people with high blood sugar, we're talking about people who are maybe pre-diabetic, even diabetic as well. Their starting point, my recommendation, and this goes based on research as well, 20 grams is probably your safe bet. You could start at 50, and then when you start to not see, or maybe you do see, but maybe if you don't see what you want to see, you don't feel what you want to feel, then we kind of bring it down from 50, maybe down to 40 and 30 if need be. If you're somebody who is insulin sensitive, now this is going to be somebody who consumes carbohydrates regularly, maybe like 40-50% of their diet, and their blood sugar levels are normal, considered to be normal. This could be somebody who is an athlete. This can be just your average Joe. This can also be an athlete. These people can probably tolerate 50 and maybe even a little bit more. Now, even with athletes have been shown, athletes typically who do regular resistance training, has shown that consuming 60, 70, 80, even upwards of 100 grams of carbohydrates can still access a ketogenic state and develop ketones. So this is something that's important to know, because if you're an athlete and you want to do a ketogenic diet, but you're somebody who prides themselves on carbo loading or whatever, what have you, or somebody who just doesn't want to really change their diet too much, it's still possible. Just 100 grams is where research has shown that this is probably the upper limits. Now, when we take into account intermittent fasting is going to be a significant variable here, because you can technically have 200 grams of carbohydrates regularly, but intermittent fast for 24 hours, and your body is going to construct ketones, because all that needs to happen is that your body just needs to be devoid of food for a long period of time. Blood sugar levels need to drop, and glycogen stores in the liver and the muscles need to be depleted. So as long as those things happen, and you're having a lot of carbohydrates, but as long as those things happen, ketosis is very possible. So let's go to the chart that I told you I was going to show you. As we start at the top, you're going to find athletes, people with normal blood values. These people can tolerate a little bit more. 50 grams of carbohydrates is probably a nice starting point, and this will probably equate to the average person maybe to 15% of their diet, maybe a little bit less than that. Then as we go down the list, you're going to see people who have higher blood sugar values, A1C values. You'll find people with pre-diabetes, potentially diabetes as well. These people are going to have to further restrict their carbohydrates. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, it's a lot of information to unpack. Please post below. If there's anything that you want to learn about in the future regarding diet, fitness, nutrition, the same thing, don't hesitate. Please comment, let me know. Subscribe, like, share. Like I said in earlier videos, I'm looking to post every 3 to 5 days, and we're gonna widen our scope as it pertains to health as well. It's not just gonna be ketosis, but as far as taking control of your health, we're gonna talk about heavy metabolic issues, all right? Again, subscribe, like, share. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Also, if you are somebody who is trying to become ketogenic, check out my website, ketosistherightway.com. There is a course there. It is 4 hours of content, 13 total chapters. It is designed to incrementally take you through the process to put your body in a state of ketosis on a daily basis. So whatever goals you want to achieve, you just simply want to maybe experience the benefits of ketosis, that's cool. If you're somebody who wants to lose fat tissue, this course is for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. See you soon.